Yoshida still holding on to his leg, to Royce's leg, his left foot. If that's going to slip out, that's going to be trouble for Yoshida. Could be trouble for Yoshida.
Less than 3 minutes remain in round number 1. 2 10-minute rounds against special rules for this bout. Now, Gracie has his back, and he's got the hooks in. Looking for the rear naked choke, perhaps.
Yeah, but with the gi and with the hands, it's virtually impossible. He can try to choke him with the gi, but not a rear naked choke. It's not going to happen.
Does he want to flatten him out here, boss?
I don't know. I would whale my punches all the way from the back, like Fedor does, and Kovchenchin, all the way from the back and go full power. Full power.
Those aren't full power punches, are they?
No, but that's what I mean. He can't pull his arm all the way up. Why won't he do it?
Now Gracie is talking to the referee, which is humorous a bit, because I remember in our interview with Royce, that's one of his points of contention was that Yoshida was talking to the referee. He said that's not allowed.
Interesting position here. He can try to go for a gi choke. Rear naked is going to be very difficult.
Yep, gi choke
Those
is definitely
punches
a
don't do
possibility.
anything. He's okay. A figure four, a body lock.
Body lock, yes.
So that is very uncomfortable for Yoshida right now, I'm telling you. That body lock, you know, it's very difficult for you to breathe because it's pressing against your belly. I'm sure that Yoshida has been in that situation before, but you know, it's pretty tough. With the gi, it's very difficult for Royce to pull out his hands because, like I said, it's a grip. It's an extra grip. This is what Royce should do. More punch. 1 minute left.
Into the final 60 seconds of the opening round. This long-awaited rematch between Royce Gracie and Hidehiko Yoshida. Trying to right the wrong, and both fighters wanted this rematch. We are bringing it to you here at Shockwave 2003. And your thoughts thus far on this very much anticipated bout, boss?
I don't know. I give the first beginning. I gave it to Yoshida. Now I give everything to Royce. Royce is working. He's got the better position. Referee can't stop it, can't do anything. So I would say the finishing of this round would be in favor of Royce.
Royce definitely busier with the strikes. You have to give him that. And there is the end of round number 1. And like you say, strong start by Yoshida, but Royce Gracie coming on. And I would have to tilt that first round in favor of the Gracie legend. But as we know, no TKO rules, special rules, including doctor stop and referee stop. And if at the end of both rounds, it goes the distance, boss, it will be declared a draw, which then, putting El Guapo on the spot, will there be another bout, a rubber match of sorts?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Will Royce Gracie be content if this ends in a draw?
No, I think that Royce really wants to finish this match. Of course, Yoshida wants to do the same thing, but I mean, there's a lot of pressure on Royce, both of them. Of course, look at the transitions they make, how fast everything goes, how they escape. It's an art what you're seeing going on here. It's a beautiful display of what submission fighting is.
And on the ground, judo and jiu-jitsu, very similar, boss. And I mean, let's face it, it goes back 50 years, as we mentioned, when Helio Gracie fought Masahiko Kimura in a match to prove who had the superior fighting style. And in fact, that surname, Kimura, very common now in mixed martial arts, because that's where it derived from. The gentleman who invented the move, Masahiko Kimura.
Okay, let's see what round number 2 is going to bring us. I really think that Royce should try to keep this fight on his feet, don't go to the ground, and just outbox him and outkick him, outstrike him.
He said he would have a surprise. He said he would have a surprise for all the fans.
Yeah, he already did. He pulled out his
of course, definitely. Without that was one surprise, which we had discussed, but he also said when it came to striking, he said he'd have a surprise for the fans.
He said, wouldn't that be something if I would knock him out?
Wouldn't it, though? Although Yoshida definitely impressed MMA fans around the world with his striking ability and his ability to take a punch against Vanderlei Silva at Final Conflict.
Oh, that is not good. He shouldn't go to the ground. Get up. He should get up. He should get up. He should get up. He should get up and punch and strike. That's punch and kick.
Inside the leg. Inside the leg. No switch. Inside the leg. Some punches. One back up. Some punches inside the leg.
Both fighters still a little cautious in my estimation. Of course, you don't want anger to overtake you by any estimation. They're still very focused, although Royce Gracie remains much busier and active than Hidehiko Yoshida.
Hey, that's kind of a style that we saw Inoki do against Muhammad Ali, falling low kick.
And let's face it, Hidehiko Yoshida, coming off that grueling battle against Vanderlei Silva, has now
and the camera's going for a leg lock.
Leg lock here by Gracie.
Yeah.
Is Yoshida 100% healthy, boss?
I don't know. We asked him, and he told us he was. So, but you
I'm
never
beginning
know.
to wonder.
Look, he's got the heel hook, but Yoshida's pulling the arm out. He really should pull everything he got now. Royce should.
And we're back to the same stance that we saw in round number one. Referee Matt Hume right on top of all the action. Again, a neutral referee brought in especially for this bout. Matt Hume of the United States.